What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 12. So we start this episode off. We have Wendy and her husband, and they are having a sip and see Nigerian style, right? They're going to infuse a lot of Nigerian culture and traditions into the sip and see for her daughter, who is turning, I think, 6 months. And there's a whole thing where you have they gave us the actual names, but you have the daughter surrounded by women who are embody the characteristics that you want to bestow upon her. There's a head wrap ceremony where that woman places a traditional Nigerian head wrap on the baby, and just a celebration, and everybody's going to wear pink because it's I guess that symbolizes ushering into womanhood. It's a whole ceremony. It's a whole thing. But of course, the issue is his family, her husband's family. Has been this whole rift where the families are not speaking, and it's mainly on his side, and all of that. So, So, we got a little bit of information about Wendy's situation with the mother-in-law. And so, it's this whole thing about should he invite the family? And he said, that's just a wound. I don't know if I'm ready to open. It was just a whole thing the first time around. So Wendy decides she's going to invite the ladies minus Monique, because she said, hey, a lot of the ladies said they're not comfortable with Monique being around. So I'm not going to invite her. Everybody else, come through with your pink. It's cool. Now, for those of you who watch all the other Real Housewives, did that outfit that Robin wore look familiar to y'all? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, maybe? Anyway, they're using the same stylist, honey, I guess. The same stylist. So, then we have Ashley. Well, later. I'll wait. So, we have Ashley and Michael going to therapy. And basically, Ashley, girl, I hope you paid attention to what that man said. In his mind, everything goes back to the baby. And did you notice how he never said the baby's name? He just kept saying the baby, the baby, the baby. He never said Dean. He never said my son. He said, well, things changed with the baby. Well, everything changed when you had the baby. Yeah, because of the baby, right? So in his mind, all of this is because you decided to have a child. Remember, he didn't want that child to begin with, right? So he's blaming everything on the child and the fact that y'all have a child now. Because of course he still wants his cake and eats it too, which means, girl, he gonna do it again. Like, listen, y'all used to be in the lifestyle, y'all used to swing, but the rules were that you didn't do anything away from the other person, that it was always the three of y'all together. He broke that rule, okay? Contrary to popular belief, people who are in alternative lifestyles still have rules. He broke the rules, which means he cheated, period. And if you no longer want to indulge in threesomes and things like that, like, you changing the rules. That's on you. Now, some people may not agree with what I'm saying, but if y'all been married all these years and that's been a part of y'all marriage, and now you don't want to do it anymore, you are changing the rules, Ashley. And so y'all gonna have to figure that out, because it sounds like he don't want to change the rules, and it sounds like he's blaming the baby. Said that he feels isolated and there's no intimacy and there's this and there's that. Then he started telling a sob story about his father and he the way he is because his father. Child, I can't. Michael, you 60 years old. You said you've been in therapy. Clearly the therapy didn't work, honey, because you still blaming your daddy for cheating on your wife. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being insensitive, but I can't. Just say you want to keep getting your freak on. Anyway, later on in the episode, she goes to see her uncle, and y'all know her uncle wasn't here for none of that. Her uncle, now I don't know what was going on with her mama in the eye. She said it was pussy and what? Did she have a pink eye? She had a patch over her eye and everything. Anyway, but the uncle basically told her, like, listen, I'm not happy with this situation. I don't like this situation. You need to figure out a way to back up out of that thing. And she said, well, if he does it again, I'm leaving. Seriously, like, I will leave. After you had this second baby. I ain't mad at you, Ashley. I ain't mad at you. That's your exit plan. That second baby, that's your exit plan, boo. Then we have Kern and Ray. Had to put my DC on that. Kern and Ray. They going for a walk with the deer out to the Potomac, and they basically having a conversation about where they are. And Ray was like, listen, at the end of the day, we're both getting older, we're both growing, and I'm trying to make sure that we grow together. I'm trying to make sure that we stay right here and we grow together. And he told her, he said, listen, I think this little bit of fame that you got is going to your head. Like you're not taking care of home like you were, the kids, me, your house. Now their kids are grown, so I don't know what kind of taking care of the kids that she not doing. The house, I know y'all got a cleaning lady. Like I know y'all do. So basically what you mean is she not taking care of you. Whatever that entails, I don't want to go no further. But he told her, he said, listen, I feel like you done got a little bit of a big head, okay? And I'm not really attracted to that. And, you know, we're growing, and I'm really just trying to make sure we grow together. And so she said, you know, she wants to grow together too, and she's willing to do whatever they have to do and all that good stuff, child. Then we have Candace. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm so sick of Candace and that damn tissue. Every scene, Candace cries. Every scene, Candace take that tissue out and dabs her eye. Every freaking scene. She's on her way down to the courthouse to file charges against Monique. Listen, we know she filed charges against Monique. We know that they was criminal charges, and we know that the whole damn thing was thrown out. So this is, I'm not getting into the melodramatics of the whole drive to the courthouse and her talking to her mother, and her mother talking about how she had her back and she supports her and all this other stuff. Girl, you assaulted her last year with a purse. Stop it. She should have pressed charges against you. That was assault with a deadly purse. Anyway, child. Anyway. Robin has a business. Yay. All the more reason why you shouldn't be doing your own taxes. You got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of money coming in and going out. I don't know what made you think you were qualified to do your own taxes with all this stuff you got going on, child. She's selling hats now. Okay. We got a scene with Candace and her good Judy from college, and she's telling him about what happened and how traumatized she is, child. Okay. She's dealing with some post-traumatic stress syndrome. Okay. Wendy and her husband, they go, and the husband says, you know, I had a conversation with my sons, and they were asking me about my dad and questions about him, and does he have a beard like you, daddy? Does he look like you, daddy? Why have we never met him? And so that prompts him to want to reach out to his mom and his family, and I guess traditionally you would go through the mother. So he sends an invitation and a text message to his mother, you know, saying that he really missed them. He really would like for them to come. He wanted to share this chapter of his life, and hopefully his mother would extend the invitation to the rest of the family. Well, unfortunately, that did not happen. His family did not show up. So the sympathy looked really nice. All the ladies were pink. Robin was the first one there. Y'all know Robin ain't on time for nothing, honey, but she was on time for this, honey, in her borrowed outfit from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wardrobe room. But anyway, and the ladies were there, and everybody had a good time and all that good stuff, and we got to see a lot of the traditional Nigerian culture and the garb and the ceremony. And Wendy looked beautiful. I ain't gonna front. Wendy looked really, really nice. And the ladies had on pink. But the big thing about this whole situation, honey, was, you know, they had this conversation at the table about, because now the word is out that Candace has pressed charges against Monique. And what's funny, what I find very funny is now all of the ladies feel like Candace might have went too far. Now it's, well, we don't really want Monique to go to jail, do we? And Candace was like, we don't. But see, y'all put, and her mama added to it, put all that stuff in her head. And so she couldn't get the satisfaction from Monique. She didn't get the apology from Monique. She didn't get the remorse from Monique. So now she gonna push it further and take it a step further. So she done filed charges. Monique potentially, they charged her with 2nd-degree assault. Potentially she could have faced up to like 7 or 8 years in jail or something crazy like that. And even Giselle and Robin were like, but don't you think that's a bit much? And I was sitting there like, oh, so now it was a bit much. Now it's a bit much. But it wasn't a bit much before. And I get it. I'm not rehashing this whole damn fight, okay? So I'm not. But it is what it is. So now all of a sudden it's a roll too far. And Ashley, I'm going to need you to be quiet. I'm just going to really need... How Ashley find a corona no matter where she go? Everywhere they go, Ashley found herself that damn corona, girl. Ashley was sitting there drinking her corona in the middle of that damn Nigerian ceremony, child. Where'd she get the corona from? I guess it was a bar. I don't know. But Wendy, Ashley's mom was with them, right? So, of course, Ashley's mom was, oh, no, but it's assault. It was assault, right? Well, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to press charges for assault. Now, Ashley, here's the thing. Ashley's defending Monique. But Ashley, you weren't there. You were in the bathroom. So, only thing that you going by is what everybody told you. Ashley, I'm going to need you to be quiet. I get it. Monique, your girl. I get it. You still mad at Candace. And you still feel some kind of way about Candace. But you weren't there. You really weren't there. Now, Candace did what Candace does. She went straight for the jugular. Told Ashley that she need to worry about her own marriage because she don't think she's going to be married much longer. And Chris was like, shut up. Not Monique's Chris, Lord. Ashley's Chris was telling her, will you just shut up? Will you just shut up? Because she told my son, well, I heard things a little rocky over there. I heard things, your marriage are a little rocky. You need to be worried about your marriage instead of worried about mine. Ashley was like, I'm going to stay married as long as I want to. She was like, that's not what I heard. Are you sure? Are you sure? See, and her husband was telling her to shut up. See, this is the reason why some people don't have no sympathy for Candace. That's why. Because, yes, Ashley probably should have kept her opinion to herself. Because she wasn't there and she was just defending Monique, whatever. But Candace going straight there is the reason why a lot of people don't rock with you, Candace. You may not care, but that's the reason. That's why a lot of people don't have no sympathy. Not because they think Monique is right, but because they just don't like you. Anyway. And then Karen started talking about being in the middle and how it's really not a nice place to be. And, Candace was like, well, what do you mean in the middle? Like, I don't understand. If Monique was wrong, Monique was wrong. Like, why can't you just say that Monique was wrong? Child. But anyway, so charges are filed. That was that. That was the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, Wendy's husband's family didn't come, and of course he was upset by it, but he was like, it is what it is. Like, what can I do? I feel bad for him. I do. I feel bad for him. I feel bad that families put people in a position to make you choose. I just anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all I got this week. Peace.